Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jones Podcast. The Jones Podcast is a podcast that acknowledges great individuals from my city of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and worldwide. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Jones Podcast. What's going on, Jones Podcast family? With me today, I got my homie, Lewis Jordan, also known as Don LuLu. Lou, what's going on, bro?
What's going on with your family?
I don't know it, man. Been trying to get you on this podcast so we can break some stuff down, and we finally got time to do it, so let's get it in from the jump, man. Tell everybody about you, man. Tell them what you got going on. Tell them what your movement all about, man. Put them on you, man.
Okay, man. If they don't know, my name Lewis Jordan, a.k.a. Don LuLu. What I'm trying to do is I'm starting a petition to push for a statue for Deontay Wilder. And other than that, you know what I'm saying, I also do like promotions for artists in the entertainment industry that's trying to break into the industry that's from Alabama. Because what I feel like Alabama don't get the recognition that it deserves. Only thing that, you know what I'm saying, when I travel around the country, the only thing they talk about dealing with Alabama is either Alabama football, racism, or the abortion law that just got passed. And basically, what I'm trying to do is change the narrative, show that it's more to it than just Alabama football, Auburn football, civil rights movement, and abortion law. So I'm just trying to shine the light on the talent that's here. It doesn't have to be, you know what I'm saying, a rap artist or a singer. It could be like, you know, actors, entertainers, comedians, models, you name it. You know what I'm saying? It's just shining the light on the people that has talent in the state of Alabama. Basically, with the Deontay Wilder situation, okay, everybody knows that he just lost his last fight. He been getting a lot of backlash on Facebook and Instagram because he lost the fight. It's people that's been from the city that's been bashing this man because he lost the fight. People saying, "Oh, I told you so. I told you he was gonna lose the fight. He shouldn't have got in there and fought him and all of that." And most of these people that have been talking down on him has been supporting his career, like been yelling "Bomb Squad" and all of that. And what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get the city of Tuscaloosa to recognize Deontay Wilder more, because in my eyes, he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to get them to understand and realize that we have a legend. We need to give our legends they flowers while they're here. You know, R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant. But, you know, like I say, a lot of people in the city of Tuscaloosa, or Alabama included, they would, you know, quick to put a hashtag RIP on somebody, but when they hear and able to see the flower was given to them, they don't give it to them. They bash them. So basically, I'm just trying to change that. You know what I'm saying? Change the narrative on that. And it's way past overdue for this man to get a statue. Like I say, Nick Saban got a statue. They got a Bear Bryant statue, Gene Stallings statue. This man done broke records. You know what I'm saying? He went 42 fights without losing. That's record breaking. So like I say, I just want to shine a light on that and try to bring this man a statue, whether it's on the University of Alabama or anywhere in Tuscaloosa. It really doesn't matter, just long as they, you know what I'm saying, represent this man right, because he is a legend and he needs to be recognized as that.
In my opinion, man, he is overdue for a statue, because he is from Tuscaloosa, man, where we live at. He is us. We are him.
Yeah.
And for anyone to say, "Oh, he shouldn't have been there," that's crazy.
That's crazy.
This man come. I mean, I remember when we both worked. He worked for a company. I'm not gonna say the company's name because I'm not gonna promote him. And I worked for a company, and I would see him because he would have to come into my job and do his job. And he was a humble guy. I personally know this guy. Like I can see him in the street and I can dap him up and we know each other. And to know that he is to me, still the heavyweight champion of the world, man, that speaks volume.
That speaks volumes, man. Like I say, he the heavyweight champ. He was the heavyweight champion of the world, not just for us. You know what I'm saying? For the world.
Yes.
You know
yes.
And that's a big accomplishment that a lot of us will never see. You know what I'm saying? This is a once in a lifetime thing. You know what I'm saying? This is a once in a lifetime thing that we might not even see again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And basically, it ain't just he not only is he a good boxer, he a good person in general. He do things like for the community, for the kids. He do things like the charitable foundation that he doing with spinal bifida. Man, that stuff right there is amazing to me. Like he done so much, and he ain't getting recognized for it, man. He needs to get recognized for this stuff.
If anything, respect the man for the discipline that he has taken to get himself in shape to box, man. That's a killer sport, man.
That's a killer sport.
I mean, you can get hit right and you can, for real, die.
Yeah.
In the ring.
Yeah.
And he has fought 42 times and lost once.
Once. That's outstanding.
Yes.
To me, like I say, every champion has lost at one point. Like I say, Muhammad Ali has lost.
Mike Tyson has
lost. Vander Holyfield has lost. You know, Floyd Mayweather didn't lose, but you know what I'm saying? Even Floyd Mayweather, like I say, people from other states and stuff like, okay, Floyd Mayweather, when he lost, bigged them up on Instagram. Why we can't do that for our own legends? There's people here, you know what I'm saying, that's been bashing them, man. I'm talking about bashing them, saying the worst things, showing, you know what I'm saying, pictures of them getting knocked down and putting their own captions on it. Like, man, it's just ridiculous to me, man. Like, and these are some of the people that has been yelling bomb squad this man's whole career.
Mm-hmm.
That's just ridiculous to me. Like, it's like they wanted him to lose.
Sean 1K, he said it perfectly in that rap he did. I mean, that song, that was perfect, man. It was perfect.
That song was perfect, man. That song was perfect. And shout out to Sean 1K and the whole BOC family, man. Like I say, for grabbing my video. They grabbed my video and put it at the end of
that was dope. That was dope. That was real dope.
It shocked me, you know what I'm saying? And when they reached back out to me telling me about it, you know what I'm saying, that they put the video out there, man, that just, it meant so much to me to see that, like, people are really seeing what I'm trying to do. And
make you want to go harder.
Make me want to go even harder. And like I say, it's people out there hating, you know what I'm saying? It's people out there doing that, but that lets me know I'm doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna give up on it. You know what I'm saying? It's people out there that probably trying to bash me, saying that, you know, I'm wasting my time. Tuscaloosa ain't gonna do that for him, and blase this and blase that. But man, like I say, man, if don't nobody ever stand up and try to say something, it's gonna stay like that. It's gonna stay like that, because like I say, people always try to say, oh, that's just Alabama. Alabama ain't gonna recognize nobody. You know what I'm saying? But if don't nobody speak up and say anything, they're not gonna recognize. They're not gonna see the talent that's here. So that's what I'm doing, man. I'm standing up for something, man. I'm speaking about it. Whether I get recognition for it or not, it don't matter, man. It's the talent that's here that needs the recognition, because, man, I'm telling you, it's a whole lot of talent, not just in Tuscaloosa, but all over the state. I done seen talent in Mobile. I done seen talent in Birmingham, Montgomery. It's all over the state, and it's time to get the recognition.
I want to give you a shout out too, man, because you have put me on different people with different talents that I didn't know about, because that's what my platform is about, man. Putting Alabama out there. And shout out to you, man. You're doing a hell of a good job by getting.
I so appreciate it, man.
People notarized, and we need that because you know, like you said, the perception of people from Alabama is terrible. to say the least.
and like I say, I'm a truck driver, man. So like I said, I ain't just making this stuff up. I drive all over the country, and I hear different type radio stations. I listen to a different type radio station just for that. You know what I'm saying? To see if they ever talk about Alabama. They do not talk about Alabama, period. Only time they talk about Alabama is when something negative happened. Like, okay, I give you a prime example. It went on the Breakfast Club, and they was talking about, when Kid Capri came to Alabama, how racist it is down here.
I remember that. I remember
like
that.
they some woman in the gas station tried to make him take off his hoodie or something, and he went on Facebook or Instagram and blasted her. Like, don't just make it out that Alabama is, we have that. You know what I'm saying? We have things like that, but it ain't just in Alabama. It's all over the country, man. Racism is all over the country, man. And yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with shining the light on it, but also know that it's more to it than that. Like, we don't want to be known as the state that's still racist. It's a lot more things that goes on in Alabama than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, is because the speaker and show the talent that's here, man. It's too much talent here to not be talked about. Like, and don't get me wrong, some places talk good about it. Like, I noticed that Quality Control Music has signed at least 5 people from Alabama, and they put on a dude named Rollo Rodriguez and some more people that from Alabama. Like, they recognizing and noticing that it's talent here. That's a start, because at one point Alabama wasn't even being known for music.
It was just football. That's all it was.
Yeah,
football.
It's just known for football. So like I say, this is the best time to show what Alabama really has, and it's way past overdue. Like they say, Alabama is the last state to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
Whether it's lottery or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We the last state to get anything. Okay, I admit, some of that is true, but we got to change that, man. It has to change somewhere, and I feel like this is the time to change it.
Just think about all the people from Alabama. Okay, we have Deontay Wilder, Tuscaloosa.
Yep.
We have Tim Anderson. He's in the major leagues. He plays for the White Sox.
Yeah, I think he went to my high school.
Hillcrest. Yeah,
yep.
He went to Hillcrest.
Yep.
He's in the major. You know how hard it is to get in the majors, man?
Man, that's hard.
And he's straight out of Tuscaloosa. Went to Hillcrest.
And he's on his road.
Yeah.
And a legend.
Being a good shortstop too, man.
And also, not only is he a good baseball player, but he's a good human being, man. He had a turkey drive for this past Thanksgiving, passing out turkeys. Came back to the city and started passing out turkeys. Man, that's a good deed that he's doing, and I think they did recognize him and put him on the news and speak about him and stuff like that. So he did get recognized for that. And I seen it on Facebook. People were sharing it and stuff like that. So, that's a start. You know what I'm saying? That's some support. But I don't want it to be like, okay, he lose in baseball or something. Say he make it to the World Series or something, and lose in the World Series. Now everybody just bashing him on Facebook like he ain't never did nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That has to stop. That has to, man. And somebody has to speak up about it. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, you're doing a good job of it, man, because, like I said, you put me on a lot of people, and I appreciate you. And you doing your thing, man. You go get your...
We're
going to get you a platform out here so you can So you
Oh
can
yeah,
do.
man. Oh yeah, it's coming, man. Like I say, once I get everything lined up, man, Underground Ascension is on the way.
On the way.
It's on the way. Please believe it, man. Once I get everything lined up the way I need it to, man, it's gonna happen.
So what
And
made you
I'm
wanna become basically the spokesman for Alabama?
well, I started doing it. I've been doing it whether I pushed when I started probably about I want to say about 4 years ago. I was 4 5 years ago. I was pushing the artist, and things didn't work out like it was supposed to. But you know what I'm saying, we still cool and everything like that. That's my partner, but it just didn't work out like it was supposed to. So I was pushing him, and I also was pushing a comedian by the name of Marcus Tinker, Rambo Tinker. I was pushing him, and you know what I'm saying. I like helping people, you know what I'm saying, get to a bigger platform and show their talent. So I was just, you know what I'm saying, like I hit hard times like everybody else, you know what I'm saying, and got to the point where I needed to focus on my life, you know what I'm saying, whether, taking care of my family. So I had to, pick up driving trucks, and I picked up driving trucks and was just riding the road and was just watching. I have all the time in the world being on the road. I watch all these interviews, whether it's the Breakfast Club, Drink Champs, and stuff like that. And I was just watching, man. I was like, man, we do not have that in Alabama. Like, we have all of these legends in the streets, and you know what I'm saying, in sports, we have legends like being made here. It's not just legends being made at the university. It's legends here in Alabama, period. And I was like, they need a platform to put their stuff out there, man. Like, we don't have that. Why should talent here have to go to Atlanta or Texas or Tennessee to put their stuff out there? Now, don't get me wrong, that's still good marketing to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to go to different states and say put your music out there. Yeah, that's good. But you should still have that platform here at home to put your stuff out there. So that's what made me want to do it, is to be able to build a platform for all entertainment here in Alabama. And like I say, it just don't have to be rap music. It could be rappers, singers, comedians, actors, actresses, local businesses, anything, man. Like I say, long as it's legit and you doing the right thing and you pushing your talent the way you supposed to, I'm gonna support it. And like I say, it's just basically creating this platform for entertainment, and that's mainly the reason why. You know what I'm saying?
I think we met up at the right time.
Yep, for sure.
Cause that's the
And
same thing I wanted to do also, man. So, and you know a couple more people than I do, and I know more people on certain subjects than you do. So we put this together. We can do it, man.
oh yeah, and like I say, man, it is that's another thing too made me want to do it. Like, a lot of people in the city or in Alabama, period. A lot of people don't want to work with each other that's from Alabama. They feel like they have to leave Alabama and work with other artists
Mm-hmm.
to get on. But if you look at prime example, Texas, back in the days, this is my big example I use to everybody. Back in the days when in the UGK days, DJ Screw days, everybody it was sides that didn't mess with each other.
Mm-hmm.
They was all, you know what I'm saying, whether it was south side, north side, west side, whatever it was, they didn't fool with each other. But when they teamed up and clicked up with each other, they was powerful.
Couldn't be
Like I say,
stopped.
they don't even have to leave the state of Texas to get their stuff out there now. You know what I'm saying? They really like Pimp C. I watch. That's my favorite artist, by the way. I watched a lot of Pimp C interviews, and Pimp C was like when he got out of prison and stuff, he was trying to get the city to work together. All this beefing and all this not working together is tearing up the city and tearing up the state. It's like a whole bunch of money out here, and all of us can get it together. Mm-hmm. That's the main focus, is the money. Why not team up and let's get this money together and bring it back to the city and state that we live in, instead of going and creating somewhere else. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of rappers that had to leave, man. I know 3 of them personally. And they said it just seemed like Alabama didn't have a platform for their career to take off like it should, which is sad, man.
Yeah, it's sad, but like I say, it's true though.
Yeah, it's just true. It's true.
It's true, and like I say, that's the whole point of what we're trying to do. We're trying to create that platform. Once we create that platform, and everybody see, okay, this is the movement. Mm-hmm. Then we can start, you know what I'm saying? Then they'll realize and understand, okay, we don't have to leave the state of Alabama to get hurt.
True that.
We all work together and do what need to be done. We can get it done.
Well done, man. I appreciate you coming on. You want to tell the fans how to get in touch with you by your social media platforms and all that?
Okay, yeah, you can follow me on IG at _DonLuLu_. You can go add me or follow me on Facebook at Don Lulu. And if you want to sign the petition for the Deontay Wilder statue, it's on my page at change.org. It doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is just press the link and click sign. That's all you got to do. It's easy and simple.
I signed it and I've sent it to a lot of people. So it's the easy thing to do. We need to get that for our T-Town native, man. We need to.
I'm telling you, man. And I'm not going to stop until it's done.
No doubt. No doubt. Man, I appreciate you coming on, man. We go get together.
I appreciate you, man.
And we gonna make this platform for us, man, because we need it, brother.
For sure, man. I appreciate you.
All right, then, home. I get over with you, man.
All right, man.